Welcome to Care Health, the channel dedicated to men's health, energy, and vitality after the age of 50. In today's video, we're uncovering a surprising truth. Some fruits, although healthy, may negatively impact your sexual performance, especially when eaten in the morning on an empty stomach. Yes, fruits are nature's candy, full of vitamins and fiber. But not all fruits are good for your morning testosterone and blood flow. If you're over 50 and want to support strong, lasting erections and better performance, it's time to pay attention to which fruits you eat and when you eat them. Let's dive into the top fruits to avoid during breakfast for better erectile health after 50. Number 1. Mango, the tropical sugar bomb. Mangoes are often hailed as the king of fruits, thanks to their sweet, juicy flavor and rich tropical appeal. They're packed with vitamin C, vitamin A, and antioxidants, which are undoubtedly beneficial. But for men over the age of 50, especially those concerned about their sexual health and erections, mangoes can pose a hidden risk when eaten at the wrong time or in excess. High blood sugar also triggers higher insulin levels, which are linked to lower testosterone production in men. For men over 50, testosterone is already declining naturally, so anything that accelerates that drop can make things worse. Studies suggest that frequent insulin spikes may inhibit luteinizing hormone, which your body needs to signal testosterone production. So, while mangoes may taste like a tropical treat, they might be working against your hormones when consumed inappropriately. Sugar doesn't just affect your body, it affects your brain, too. High fructose intake can contribute to brain fog, irritability, and decreased focus, making it harder to feel confident and perform well in or out of the bedroom. For older men aiming to sharpen their minds and maintain sexual vitality, starting the day with a sugary fruit like mango might be a big mistake. Mangoes are extremely high in fructose, a type of natural sugar. A single medium-sized mango can contain 40 to 45 grams of sugar, that's more than a can of soda. When consumed first thing in the morning, especially on an empty stomach, this sugar rush can lead to sudden blood sugar spikes, an insulin surge followed by an energy crash, inflammation in blood vessels. And here's the problem, your erection depends on healthy blood flow. When blood sugar spikes become routine, they can slowly damage the delicate blood vessels in the penis. Over time, this reduces circulation, weakens erections, and lowers overall performance. How to enjoy mangoes the smart way. We're not saying mangoes are bad, they just need to be eaten wisely and in moderation. Here's how to enjoy them without sabotaging your erection. Never eat mangoes alone. Always pair them with protein, like Greek yogurt or boiled eggs, or healthy fats like nuts or seeds. Avoid eating them first thing in the morning. Try having mango as a small dessert after a balanced meal. Watch your portion size. Limit yourself to half a mango at a time if you're concerned about sugar intake. Number 2. Pineapple, high in fructose, low in fiber. Pineapple might be one of the most refreshing and delicious tropical fruits out there, sweet, juicy, and packed with vitamin C. But for men over the age of 50, especially those concerned with erection quality and hormone health, this exotic fruit might be doing more harm than good, especially when eaten for breakfast. Let's break down why pineapple might be the wrong way to start your day if you're aiming to support better sexual performance, blood flow, and testosterone levels. Pineapple is low in fiber, especially when compared to fruits like apples, pears, or berries. Fiber acts like a buffer that slows down sugar absorption. With pineapple lacking this buffer, the sugar hits your bloodstream faster, causing a quick surge, followed by a crash. This kind of sugar crash doesn't just affect your energy, it can also reduce mental alertness, weaken libido, lower nitric oxide levels, which are essential for strong, long-lasting erections. If you still love pineapple and want to include it in your diet, here's how to do it in a safe and performance-friendly way. Avoid eating it first thing in the morning. Pair it with healthy fats or protein, like cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or a handful of almonds. Eat it as part of a balanced meal, not on its own. Doing this helps slow the sugar absorption, reduce the insulin impact, and protect your hormone levels and circulation. Pineapple isn't a bad fruit, but it's definitely not the best choice to kickstart your day, especially if you're over 50 and focused on improving your erections, hormones, and energy. Its high sugar and low fiber combo creates a metabolic storm that can undermine your goals. The smarter strategy: save pineapple for later in the day, and always pair it with something to balance your blood sugar. Better alternatives for morning vitality. Looking to support better erections and male health in the morning? Try low glycemic fruits that won't overload your system with sugar. Blueberries, rich in antioxidants, low in sugar. Avocados, loaded with healthy fats that support testosterone. Pomegranates, known to boost nitric oxide and blood flow. These fruits are not only delicious, but they also nourish your sexual health instead of working against it. Number 3. Watermelon, too much of a good thing. Watermelon contains citrulline, which helps blood flow, a good thing, right? But the problem arises when it's eaten alone for breakfast. It's high in sugar and water content, which leads to quick sugar absorption and urination, possibly depleting important minerals like magnesium and zinc. These are critical for testosterone production and stamina. Watermelon is often celebrated as a refreshing, hydrating summer fruit, and for good reason. It's about 92% water, naturally sweet, and packed with vitamins A, C, and lycopene. On top of that, it contains citrulline, an amino acid linked to increased blood flow, which is why some people even refer to it as nature's Viagra. But here's the catch: too much of a good thing can backfire, especially if you're a man over 50, trying to improve your erections, testosterone levels, and overall vitality. When you eat watermelon by itself, especially in the morning, your body experiences a sugar surge, followed by a crash. This leads to mid-morning fatigue, reduced mental clarity, lowered physical motivation, and yes, decreased libido later in the day. You may feel energized for a short while, but your performance, both mentally and sexually, can take a hit soon after. Watermelon can be part of a healthy lifestyle, but for men over 50, it's not ideal as a breakfast fruit. Its high water and sugar content, combined with low fiber and protein, make it a poor choice to start your day, especially if your goal is to maintain strong erections and high energy levels. Moderation is key, and so is eating it at the right time and in the right way. So what's the alternative? Instead of watermelon in the morning, go for avocados, high in healthy fats, great for testosterone. Blueberries, low in sugar, high in antioxidants. Kiwi, packed with fiber, vitamin C, and heart-healthy nutrients. These fruits help regulate blood sugar, support circulation, and promote hormonal balance without the crash. Number 4. On our list. Grapes, tiny but dangerous, for testosterone. Grapes are often considered a harmless and healthy snack. They're small, juicy, easy to eat, and packed with antioxidants like resveratrol, which is known for its heart-healthy benefits. But when it comes to testosterone, blood sugar stability, and erectile health, especially for men over 50, grapes might not be as innocent as they look. Breakfast sets the tone for your entire hormonal rhythm. When you start your day with high glycemic fruits, like grapes, your body loses hormonal stability, becomes inflamed, feels full temporarily, but crashes fast, misses out on critical nutrients, like protein and healthy fats. Instead of fueling your testosterone and blood flow, grapes can silently undermine both, reducing your performance physically and sexually. Grapes may be bite-sized, but they are not ideal for men over 50 trying to regain their vitality, testosterone levels, and erection strength. Their high sugar and estrogenic content, combined with low fiber and easy-to-overeat nature, make them a bad breakfast choice. Start your day smart. Choose fruits that build you up, not break you down. We're not saying you have to ban grapes completely, but moderation and timing matter. Don't eat grapes first thing in the morning. Do pair grapes with protein like cottage cheese or boiled eggs. Stick to a small handful, not a full bowl. Use grapes as an afternoon snack, not a meal. That way, you avoid the sugar spike and minimize hormonal disruption. Number 5. Bananas, the testosterone trap in disguise. Bananas are one of the most popular fruits in the world. They're convenient, sweet, and often marketed as the perfect energy snack. Many men eat bananas for breakfast, or before workouts, thinking they're doing their bodies a favor. But if you're a man over 50, concerned about your testosterone levels, erectile strength, and hormonal health, bananas may not be the best choice, especially in the morning. A medium-sized banana contains around 14 grams of sugar, primarily glucose and fructose. Although these are natural sugars, when you eat a banana on an empty stomach, especially first thing in the morning, your body digests it rapidly, leading to quick blood sugar spike, insulin surge, subsequent energy crash. If you love bananas, you don't have to give them up completely. Just be strategic about when and how you eat them. Avoid first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Pair with protein or fat, like peanut butter, eggs, or Greek yogurt. Eat post-workout, when your body can use the carbs effectively. Limit to 1 banana per day to control sugar load. Bananas are not a bad food, but for men over 50, looking to protect and rebuild testosterone, they can be a hidden danger when eaten the wrong way. Their sugar load, serotonin effect, and lack of essential cofactors make them a risky choice, especially on an empty stomach. If peak male performance is your goal, it's time to rethink your breakfast. Number 6. Oranges, acidic start that sabotages testosterone. Oranges are often seen as the perfect way to start the day. They're juicy, refreshing, packed with vitamin C, and commonly found in breakfast tables across the world, especially in the form of orange juice. But for men over 50, trying to maintain healthy testosterone levels, erection strength, and balanced hormones, oranges may not be the ideal morning fruit. While oranges are rich in vitamin C, they are low in zinc and magnesium, 2 minerals essential for testosterone production. Worse, their high acidity can impair the absorption of these critical nutrients, if consumed too often, especially in the morning. Without enough zinc and magnesium, your body struggles to produce adequate testosterone, support proper erectile function, maintain energy and stamina, protect sperm quality and hormonal balance. Oranges aren't inherently bad, but when and how you eat them makes a big difference. To minimize their negative effects, avoid eating oranges or drinking orange juice first thing in the morning. Eat them as part of a balanced meal with protein and healthy fats. Limit juice intake, opt for whole oranges in moderation instead. Consider them an occasional treat, not a daily habit. This helps prevent sugar spikes and protects your hormonal health. While oranges have their benefits, like supporting immunity and hydration, they're not testosterone friendly when eaten on an empty stomach. Their acidity, sugar load, and insulin-stimulating effect make them a poor choice to start the day for men aiming to boost sexual health and hormone function after 50. Start smart. Choose foods that energize and build your hormones, not those that sabotage them. Number 7. Apples, healthy outside, hidden risk inside. Apples have long been promoted as the poster fruit of good health. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? But if you're a man over 50, looking to improve testosterone levels, support stronger erections, and maintain optimal male vitality, apples may not be the golden fruit they appear to be, especially when consumed at the wrong time and in the wrong way. Apples are naturally rich in fructose, a type of sugar metabolized by the liver. While apples have less sugar than fruits like bananas or grapes, their fructose concentration can still pose a problem, especially when eaten on an empty stomach. When consumed daily in large quantities. When eaten without balancing fiber, fat, or protein. High fructose intake over time can lead to fatty liver buildup, insulin resistance, increased belly fat, suppressed testosterone production. Your liver is crucial for regulating hormones. Overloading it with fructose, even from healthy fruits, like apples, can throw your hormonal system off balance. You don't need to completely cut apples out of your life. But if you want to protect testosterone and erection strength, follow these tips. Don't eat apples on an empty stomach, especially not for breakfast. Pair them with protein or healthy fat like almonds, peanut butter, or cheese. Choose organic apples to reduce pesticide exposure. Eat them in the afternoon, not at the start of your hormonal day. Stick to one small apple per day, not several. Apples are not inherently bad. They contain fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants, but they also carry hidden risks, especially for men over 50, trying to optimize testosterone, metabolism, and performance. Remember, it's not just what you eat. It's when, how, and what you pair it with that determines whether food becomes your medicine or your downfall. Number 8. Papaya, tropical delight or digestion disaster. Papaya is often marketed as a tropical superfruit, rich in enzymes, vitamins, and digestive benefits. It's smooth, sweet, and commonly consumed in tropical regions, especially in the morning. But if you're a man over 50, trying to maintain strong erections, healthy testosterone levels, and peak male performance, papaya might not be the best breakfast choice. Papaya contains a powerful enzyme called papain, which helps break down protein and can support digestion, when consumed in moderation. However, over-reliance on papaya for digestive health can interfere with your body's natural enzyme production, especially if you eat papaya daily. You consume it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You're over 50 and already have slower digestive function. Papaya's soft texture may seem easy on the gut, but for some men, its high fiber and enzyme content can lead to gas, loose stools, gut irritation, especially when eaten in excess or combined with other fruits. For those with sensitive digestion or age-related gut changes, this fruit may cause more problems than it solves, especially first thing in the morning, when your body is most vulnerable to acid imbalances. Papaya isn't bad, but timing and moderation matter, especially for men over 50, focused on improving erection quality and hormone performance. Avoid papaya when you're eating on an empty stomach. You already have loose stools or gut issues. You're struggling with testosterone decline or fatigue. Use papaya wisely when it's part of a balanced meal with fats and protein. You're consuming it in small portions. You're post-meal, not pre-breakfast. This ensures you get the digestive support, without triggering blood sugar spikes or hormone suppression. Papaya has its place in a healthy diet. But for men over 50, it's not the ideal fruit to start your day with, especially if you're focused on restoring libido, improving blood flow, reversing testosterone decline. Too much papaya too often may lead to gut issues, insulin spikes, and hormonal disruptions that work against your male health goals. Number 9. Fruit smoothies, morning habit that could be killing your manhood. They're colorful, convenient, and promoted everywhere as the perfect healthy breakfast. But if you're a man over 50, that innocent-looking fruit smoothie could be silently sabotaging your testosterone, energy levels, and erection strength, especially if you're drinking it first thing in the morning. Most fruit smoothies are loaded with natural sugars from ingredients like bananas, mangoes, pineapple, grapes, apple juice or orange juice as the base. Even without added sugar, a typical fruit smoothie can contain 30 to 60 grams of sugar, more than a can of soda. That innocent fruit smoothie may be spiking your blood sugar, suppressing testosterone, causing fat gain and low energy, disrupting your hormonal balance. If you're a man over 50, it's time to stop blindly trusting popular health trends and start eating for your hormones. The key is balance. Know what's in your smoothie and what it's doing to your body. If you enjoy smoothies, you don't have to give them up. Just change what goes in them. Include healthy fats, avocado, flax seeds, or nut butter. Add greens, spinach, kale, or parsley. Use water or unsweetened almond milk, skip the fruit juice. Include clean protein, grass-fed whey or collagen. Limit fruits to low-sugar options, like berries only. Add fiber, chia seeds or ground flax to slow sugar absorption. This combo supports stable energy, healthy hormone production, and stronger erections throughout the day. Number 10. Dried fruits, concentrated sugar bombs that kill testosterone. Dried fruits may look innocent, small, sweet, and often labeled as healthy snacks, but if you're a man over 50, trying to maintain strong erections, balanced testosterone, and optimal health, these tiny treats could be silently wrecking your hormones. They're often included in breakfast cereals, energy bars, and trail mixes. But are they really doing your manhood any favors? Dried fruits have a higher glycemic index than their fresh counterparts, meaning they raise your blood sugar faster. This leads to testosterone suppression, fat gain, especially around the midsection, energy crashes and poor performance, increased estrogen activity in men. If you're eating dried fruits at breakfast, or snacking on them daily, you're fueling a hormonal rollercoaster that leads to fatigue, lower libido, and weaker erections. Dried fruits are packed with fructose, a natural sugar that, when consumed in high quantities, can overwhelm the liver and lead to insulin resistance, fatty liver, low testosterone levels, reduced nitric oxide, which affects blood flow and erections. Men over 50 are especially vulnerable to these effects due to slower metabolism and hormonal shifts. Dried fruits aren't always bad, but they must be consumed sparingly and strategically, especially for men over 50. Do not eat them on an empty stomach. Add them to high-carb meals. Snack on them throughout the day. Eat sweetened versions with added sugar. You may use like this. Use a few pieces of unsweetened dried fruit as a dessert after a protein-rich meal. Choose organic, preservative-free varieties. Pair them with nuts to balance sugar with fats and fiber. While dried fruits may seem convenient and natural, they're often overloaded with sugar, dehydrated of fiber and hydration, preserved with hormone-disrupting chemicals. A testosterone sapping snack disguised as health food. For men over 50, avoiding dried fruits, or consuming them in extreme moderation, can go a long way in protecting erection quality, testosterone levels, and overall male health. So there you have it, eating fruits isn't bad, but what time you eat them, and what you eat them with makes a huge difference. For optimal sexual health, avoid sugary fruits early in the day. Always pair fruits with healthy fats, or protein to avoid sugar crashes. Focus on low glycemic fruits that help stabilize blood sugar and support testosterone. Bonus tip: top fruits that support erections over 50. If you're wondering which fruits to add to your diet, here are some better choices that won't hurt your hormones. Berries, rich in antioxidants and low in sugar. Avocados, healthy fats support testosterone. Pomegranates, boost nitric oxide and circulation. Olives, healthy fats improve vascular function. Your breakfast sets the tone for your entire day. If you're eating the wrong fruits, at the wrong time, you may be unknowingly sabotaging your sexual health. By making smarter fruit choices, especially in the morning, you can improve blood flow, boost testosterone naturally, and enjoy a more confident, energized day, every day. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to our channel Care Health. For more health tips, comment below, what do you usually eat for breakfast? Thanks for watching. Take care all of you.